Hey guys, welcome to your Beowulf unit. So before we delve into the the poem itself, let's go over a little bit of the history that leads up to the era in which the poem was written, because you won't understand the true nature of the poem unless you understand the people that wrote it. So when was Beowulf written? Well, English is divided up into three parts. We have Old English, we have Middle English, and we have Modern English. Believe it or not, Shakespeare is Modern English. Old English, not even I can read it. It's an entirely different language. It's one of the words, for example, is called it's so the first time I ever tried to read Beowulf, oh my God, this is insane. But so Beowulf is a classic work of Old English, and it may not be the first ever piece of literature, but it is the oldest extant. Okay, it is the oldest piece that we know of that has survived. And like a lot of our older literature, this is an epic poem. So remember, we've been studying epic poetry. You know, it's about, the long journeys and the battles, and there's death and there's fighting, and it has magical elements. And you guys, when we analyzed Ed Sheeran's Icy Fire, I mean, that was an epic poem song. All right. So it is, and like other languages, it existed a long time before it was actually written down. Okay, you have to remember, in the Middle Ages, people couldn't read. The only people that could read were the monks, because they had to copy down Bibles. All right, they didn't read. So in order to spread it out, Beowulf was originally recited, and it was sung to people, usually like in mead houses, where you would sit around after work, you'd get drunk, you'd sing, there'd be like a pig, on the spit and the fire, and there would be people like throwing knives against the wall, like a game, trying to make a bullseye, and that's a mead hall. And that is most likely, you'd have people like with a guitar or a violin, and they would be playing this, reading or singing Beowulf, and the crowd would just be like, more, that's amazing. But nothing was ever actually written down until much, much later. Okay, so the range extends